Alright guys, Bill and I are back and more Uncharted 4. It's the next day. We're just starting chapter 11, right? So this is the halfway point, this chapter. So that's something. I'm not sure if it is time-wise, but at least it is chapter-wise, obviously. Yeah, today was a pretty busy day for me in terms of I got a decent amount of stuff done. I mean, nothing like too important, but yeah. So I mean, I did look for a few like, okay. So this is the thing. Like, I've talked about this already. Kind of trying to amp up how much I'm looking for a job at this point, a full-time job, because what I've been doing recently, I've said this already, doing YouTube, and then also working a part-time job around 30 hours a week, and through that it's kind of been enough. But yeah, it's kind of getting to the point where like I should be like actually getting a real job. Because it's like, especially with like YouTube ad revenue going down again, it's like it's not really it's just not reliable enough, and it's like it's making it like seem like less and less likely that I'm gonna be able to get to that point where I can make a full living off of YouTube. So yeah, because that's just like, yeah, I probably should be looking for a real job again. So doing that, did a little bit of that today, and also just worked on a lot of stuff for my other channel still. I did have to take care of my parents' dog for part of the day, and that kind of wasted some time. Like, I probably wasted like an hour or so of like just following him around, making sure he's not doing something dumb. But yes, and then outside of that though, I did record 2 videos this morning. I did record the challenge video, the first one, the what was it, season 10 through 13 like video, and also I did recorded my International Survivor runner-up ranking, which that took so much longer than I thought it would be. I thought raw recording wise, I thought it'd be like maybe a little bit over an hour. Ended up being like an hour and 40 minutes, so that's, yeah, that's something. I don't remember how long were the actual, like, South Africa and the other one. 32 minutes for South Africa, 20 for Australian. Okay, I guess it makes sense. Because this is probably going to be being cut down to around an hour. Which I guess it makes sense, but it's like, it's still a bit longer than I would have liked it to be, but whatever. So I did that, and technically that was the first thing I did of the day, was record those 2 videos. Well, technically I recorded one of them, then I had to take care of my parents' dog for a little bit, and then I recorded the other one. Then I looked for jobs, and then after that is when I spent the rest of the day prepping my Jeff Probst winter and season ranking videos that I wanted to do, and that took forever. Like, I did so much research today in terms of watching interviews, reading interviews, like looking up old lists that he's done, like a lot of shit like that, and that took forever. But I did get a list jotted down. What I think I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna, like, the plan for tomorrow was to record 2 videos anyway. I think I'm gonna record those 2 videos because I need to get those videos out of the way, or at least it's better if I get those videos out of the way, because the thing is, I didn't take notes. Like, I made the list, but I didn't actually take like notes or anything. So I feel like it's better to get those out of the way quickly, so I still have the memory, like the stuff like fresh in my mind. So we'll record both of them tomorrow. If I can't record, like, if I record one of them and then the other one, it's like, and that one takes like 2 hours to record or something, which I hopefully won't. But if like recording one of them ends up taking a really long time, then I'll just end up recording a shorter video after, and I'll record the other one on Wednesday. But if I can, I'll try to record both of them tomorrow, get them both out of the way. Alright. So yeah, did that. That took forever. Again, did so much research. Oh my god. Like, I literally watched pretty much every cast assessment he's done, that involved the winners. Watched a whole bunch of interviews from Winners at War. I watched, I read interviews from, like, the finales of every season, that he's done, which is every season since Gabon. And yeah, I mean, I did a lot. I also researched other people because I know that, like, there's these Reddit posts where, like, people have also predicted on this, like, sort of subject. So I researched those and, like, looked at what other people thought. So I did a lot of research. All right, Scorpio, Aquarius. So this one's first. And I got a list. To be honest, I'm still not super confident in it, like, in its entirety. But I got a list. I also did, so the thing is, like, while doing that, I was watching the challenge. I watched 3 more episodes of War of the Worlds 2, and that season really picked up. Again, like, the first 2 episodes were fine, but weren't, like, anything, like, that great. I really enjoyed the last 3 episodes I watched, particularly the last 2. Well, I mean, yeah, last 3. All 3 of them were pretty good. Like, you got the West boot, you got the Laurel boot, and then you get the Johnny Bananas boot. So it's like 3 heavy hitters back to back to back. Again, it's kind of worrying for the rest of the season, considering, like, and for me with the challenge, from what I've watched, like, I would say, like, the 3 biggest names, especially when it comes to men, are like, of the people that, like, appear on multiple seasons, are CT, Wes, and Johnny Bananas. And the fact that, like, 2 of them are already gone this early on is, like, kind of a, seems like a massive blow to the season, but we'll see. I know CT wins. I mean, he's one of the winners.
That one didn't work, Nate.
So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm fairly unspoiled on this season. Like, I know the winners, but I went the wrong way. I don't know why I just went this way. But outside of, like, knowing the, like, I know the 4 winners. Which, I mean, I guess through that I kind of know who loses. I mean, obviously I know who loses, but I also, but essentially, like, by that I mean, like, I know who gets eliminated from the UK team. But the thing is, like, I actually don't know who makes it to the final from the US team, so I think that'll be interesting, at least, to see who makes it there. Yeah, like, I don't know many of the eliminations. Like, I don't know the elimination order at all, I don't think. Outside of, I know the end results. Well, I mean, obviously, like, I know, this is last, right? Yeah. Yeah, obviously I know, what's his face? Jordan ends up winning, an elimination. Because he would have to end up on the UK team. But, where am I going? Is that where I'm supposed to go? I don't remember anymore. Oh, no, I'm supposed to go here. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, I have those, and then, I started, well, I was watching, so I was still in the middle of episode 5, I had like 20 minutes left, so I was like, you know what, let's actually go ahead and, prep the, Survivor What If Final 5 Boots, one Final Immunity Challengers video. Like, so essentially I got all the pictures of all the Final 5 boots, which I actually didn't have all of them, so I had to get a good chunk of those, and then that's when time kind of ran out. And I was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and, oh shit. What we'll do is we'll play Uncharted here, obviously. That way I can get more of Uncharted done, so that eventually I can get around the regular Uncharted video. We'll do that, and then we'll also go ahead and we can talk through the video and, like, jot down. Wait, did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. How did I fuck up? I can't even drop. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we can run through the Jeff Probst videos. So here's the season ranking that I got, and I feel pretty confident about the top of this. Like top 7, I think is definitive for him. I mean, like I don't know if the ranking itself, but like the people there. Number 1, I have Poverty, because that's as of Winners at War. That is what he said his favorite winner is. Then Rob, then Cochran. I thought about flipping Cochran and Rob, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, I would say he still has Rob at number 1. Or Rob above Cochran. Then I have Ben, which at first I had Ben at like number 8, but then I started to read more and more about his opinions on Ben. It's like I can't not put him higher. It's like he's in love with Ben. Like, and it's funny because it's like I feel like before, and this all came from like Winners at War press, because I feel like before Winners at War, and you could see in my Dreamcasting, my Jeff Probst Dreamcast video, I didn't put Ben on there because like before that he hadn't really talked about his love of Ben that much. Like you knew production liked Ben, but you didn't know Jeff Probst specifically liked Ben. And then all of a sudden, like now he's like fucking in love with him. So there's that. Tony at 5, Kim at 6, Sandra 7. Then I think this one's up for debate. I have Richard Hatch at number 8, which it's like it's tough. Like obviously, like Richard Hatch is like the thing is like even back when he talked about Richard Hatch as one of the top players, like he was saying you can't not have Richard Hatch. He's the original winner, all that stuff. It's like, yeah, I mean, I feel like you can't, like for knowing who Jeff Probst is and the way he looks at the game and way he sees, like has the opinions on things. Like I feel like he for sure has. I think he would still have Rich in the top 10. Then I have Tom. I think if this was earlier, I think Tom would have been higher, but I feel like at the point that we're at now, I feel like he's kind of like whatever on Tom. So I have Tom, who's after that? Tom, Yule, then Natalie, which is much higher than I was expecting. The reason she's this high is because Probst actually said in his pre-season and preseason for Winners at War, like before the season even filmed or anything, he talked about how Natalie is in his top 10, which really shocked me considering he doesn't like San Juan del Sur. So that was kind of surprising, and like he didn't seem to love Natalie at the time. Like you could tell he was fine with her, but like not to the point where like she'd be top 10. But I guess so. But like even then, like I couldn't squeeze her into top 10, so I ended up putting her in 11. But these like again, like I don't fucking know his opinions. Obviously, these are obviously estimates. Like these aren't definitive things. Then you got Jeremy, which the interesting thing about Jeremy that I noticed is that he never specifically says that I like Jeremy. Or like if he does it, it's not that often. Like most of the times he talks about Jeremy, he specifically says everybody loves Jeremy, which felt more general to me than someone that he would put like very very high on the list. Am I just supposed to climb this? Oh, here's one of 2. Okay. And then I have Wendell, Ethan. Is Ethan too high? That's tough, actually. Like I know Ethan's one of his favorite people, but it's like if he were to rank him as like, because like I think Ethan's someone that like Jeff Probst really likes, but wouldn't necessarily say is the best. So I don't know how I should rank. Again, I haven't actually even really fully decided on how I'm even approaching this. If I'm doing it based on likability or synchronize.
I can practically see my house from up here.
I've never done this, really? Huh. I'm surprised I've never done that. I've played this game 7 times. How have I not done that before? What am I supposed to be doing, though? I feel like so much of this playthrough is just me confused on what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't remember this. Ah, shit.
Hey, Sully, I made it.
Wait, what? Oh, we're supposed to go here. Oh, I went way higher than I should have. I was just supposed to go in. Oh, I could have just walked around one more and I could have gotten it. Or whatever, who fucking cares?
Here we go.
Yeah, then I have JT, then Mike. In retrospect, should I put Mike higher? Or should I put Mike higher? That's kind of a question mark, because it's like, with the Mike, I think the situation there is, wait, what? I was pushing, okay. It wouldn't let me jump. Maybe Mike should be higher.
Okay, go, climb. Gotta get up.
You know what? I think I'm gonna put Mike above Ethan. Should he be above Wendell? No, I don't think I can do it. But yeah, alright, what? Cool. Yeah, then I have Denise, which that surprised me, is that he's actually said at one point, I believe this was around the time of Survivor San Juan del Sur, was it? Where he named his top 10 winners of all time, and Denise was in there. Actually, let's look up the timing of that. I'm pretty sure it was San Juan del Sur, but I want to double check, just to make sure. What the fuck? What is going on right now with this game? Like, it's not letting me move when I... There we go, thank you. I was literally trying to do the same thing last time.
Oh, shit.
When was this list? 2015 February.
Hey, Sally.
February 2015. That
I got the
was...
door open, though, huh?
Was that Cambodia? No, February 15th. No, yeah, I was right. It was in the middle of Worlds Apart.
I don't know yet. You?
So yeah, I was right.
See what Avery has in store for us. All right.
So, yeah, Denise was in his top 10 at that point, which is surprising. But whatever. Then I have Danny, then Todd. Which Todd was actually initially much lower on the list until I realized, like, this is like, it was actually not until I did research for a season ranking, where like I read through his old season ranking, because he did a season ranking before Heroes vs. Villains. And I used that as like the base of my list. And when reading through that, like, not like every season, like, not for every season he mentions like the winner of the season in his assessment of the season, but China he has at number 6, and he specifically mentioned, the first thing he says is Todd played a great game. So I'm like, I feel like that's enough to like put Todd higher on the list. So he's 19. Then Sarah. Oh yeah, and this is, by the way, this is a list of them as players. Again, this is like, it's convoluted. I'm gonna need to realize, like, to really kind of think about what I'm gonna say with explain the list, because at the end of the day, it's like I can't do it the way I would do a winner ranking, because Jeff Probst doesn't look at the game anywhere close to the way I look at the game. Because that it's just arbitrary to look at it from my perspective, because that wouldn't be his perspective. Yeah, whatever. Then I have Tina, Tyson, which that was interesting too. That I noticed that he never specifically praises Tyson. Like, he was actually pretty down on Tyson during Blood vs. Water. Like, the way he talks about Tyson in that season is kind of like as if it's a fluke. It's like he talks about him as if like he's this joke, but just so happened, like, oh, he played this one good game. So that was interesting. Then Adam, Earl,
Which way is it?
was it Adam, Earl, Aris, Bob, then Chris, which those two are much lower on the list until I kind of realized something too. Again, like, this is another season ranking thing. Both of them, Bob and Chris, I expected them to be two of the lowest male ranked winners. Like, I thought them and Brian. But then I realized, on the, you know what, let's just fucking look up the, well, I mean, it's not gonna let me, right? Is it gonna let me look up the results? I kind of want to just look it up if I can. I don't know if the game lets you. I don't think it does, but I just want to do it anyway. Chapter 11 puzzle. So I just really couldn't be bothered to do this right now. Let's see. Okay. Oh wait, that's the wrong puzzle. Shit. Looking at the wrong one. This one.
I mean, there's too many permutations.
No.
Say we see where that door leads. Still hoping for some treasure.
No, let me go back. I don't want to do this shit. Alright, yeah, I guess it forces you to. I mean, I thought it would, because, like, there's narrative stuff that happens through these, right?
Look, I was right. Aldridge, Bonnie, and Condon.
Splendid. But why are they here in the first place?
Yeah, yeah, both Bob and Chris, again, like, there were two of the winners that Probe specifically named when, doing the, season ranking. He specifically mentions Bob, that I love Bob, watching Bob and do his fake idol, whatever. Like, he specifically mentions that. He specifically mentions, Chris and, like, how he played the women and all this. Like, he specifically mentions them, which surprised me. And because that, I bumped them up a bit. Then I have Tommy. I don't know if Tommy's too high. I have Tommy, then Chris, then Nick, all three in a row. I feel pretty solid on Nick. I don't think Probst ever liked Nick that much. Tommy and Chris are kind of just like wherever. To be honest, like I don't really have a great sense of where Tommy and Chris would land. And then really I just put him there. It's like I feel like that's the highest I could do without any proof of putting him, or any proof of whatever. Shit. Whatever. Then yeah, then I have Fabio. The thing is, like, I think he likes Fabio more than Tommy and Chris and Nick, and probably Chris Doherty and Bob, and probably ours. To be honest, I think he likes Fabio as a winner. I feel like he would also recognize that Fabio didn't play that good of a game. But yeah, then Amber, then Jenna, then Sophie, then Brian, then Michelle, then Vesepia, then Natalie. Which I feel pretty solidified about that. The only debate there is Brian the bottom. And like,
You know, these are actually some nice paintings. If we don't find the treasure, maybe we could sell them to a museum.
Let's find those star patterns.
Okay, just saying.
Hey, Richard won.
Looks like he and Baldridge were in a best wig competition.
Hey, you still in the tower?
I wonder if it lets you do this without doing it. Yeah, I'm like, I think that's the big debate there. The bottom tier is like, is Brian below or above or below? Like, I'm like, does he respect Brian's game enough to put him away from the bottom? You know what? Let's look this up. I actually didn't do this. I just want to look up Jeff Probst, Brian Heidick, and just see what comes up. Because I know he said, like he specifically said that he doesn't like Brian Heidick. I won't let you. Okay, so I guess we do have to actually do these. Hey,
Sully, give me a hand.
You got it.
Thanks. Straight?
Who the hell cares?
Well, I care.
God, look at Farrell's face. Looks like he'd rather be anywhere else.
there's
There.
What is that statue holding?
Did I do this one already?
Well, his ship was named the Pearl, so maybe a pearl?
Was that not everyone? I thought I got all of them. Did I not get this one? I got this one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all of them. Whatever. Why am I stuck? I looked away for a second. Like I looked back and he was just stuck on there. Wait, why won't it let me interact? This is the one we already did, right? Oh, is it gonna force me to like look at it first? I think that's how it works, actually. Yeah, I think it is because, or not. Okay, well, fuck me. Oh, wait, it says I am missing one. Mayors. I could've sworn I got that one, didn't I? Or Mays, whatever the fuck his name is.
William Mays.
I did do this one.
Yeah,
Well,
from
I mean,
Rhode
I guess they didn't
Thomas
count,
too.
but whatever. Alright, there we go. So what do we got here? We have, again, don't give a shit. Just gonna look this up. I think it's that. No, it's wrong way. And that's upside down. This must be the other way then. Yeah.
Okay. So who do we have here?
Uh,
You know, I'm honestly shocked you don't know this stuff.
no, I do. I just want to make sure Sam knows. You know, because he likes to feel useful, that's all.
Aha, of course.
Fuck. Is it the center room? Yeah, right.
Shit. What happened here?
A torch probably fell or something. Come on, let's see what's left. Huh. No name. This guy's getup looks Moorish.
There we go.
Found the stars, but who are you?
Alright, but either way. Yeah, I mean,
See there, Sam?
I don't know.
Turns out Sam doesn't know everything.
Like, does Jeff Probst respect Brian's game? I think that's really the main decision maker for me. And I really don't know.
Yazid al-Basra.
I'm assuming he respects it to a degree,
Muggle.
Wait, I thought Muggle
but
was the
I
one
could be
they
completely
were-
wrong, and he might have him at the bottom.
Yeah, like that's ever the case.
Where is this one?
Edward England.
Stout little.
Alright, that one I see. Where is this one now? Oh, there it is. I see it now. Pff.
That's 3.
Alright. Wait, that's 3? I thought I had all of them. Or is he saying that after he finished the last one? I have all of them, right? Well, no, it's still not. Oh, fuck off. Which one did I miss then? Well, I mean, it must be the... Well, actually, I don't know. It must be this one then. Did I find this one?
Looks a lot younger than the other.
Yeah, well, fuck off. Either way, so yeah, that's my winner ranking. For sure I'll record the winner ranking tomorrow. The other one's a bit more up in the air, but the season ranking's up in the air, but hopefully I'll record both of them. Alright, so this one I can see on here. Yeah, the pictures aren't the greatest on this site, but I can at least see these. This one, it's going to be one of those competitions, so there we go. That should be it, right? Yeah.
What do we got?
I'm not sure yet.
Maybe send it to Sam?
Really?
Hey, you're the one who said he's the pirate agent.
Yeah, and then season ranking was a bit easier, but still not like. I mean, there's some like seasons that I just have no clue. Sorry, I'm trying to control this with one hand. It's not working out. I Actually, don't we still need to do that globe puzzle? Isn't that in this
And
chapter?
2.
Or is that later?
Last one.
No, that's later now I think about it. No, that's at,
Alright,
that's at C.
See what he makes of 'em.
You know, that kind of looks fun.
So yeah, season ranking, this is what I have. I have Borneo, Winners at War, Cambodia, Heroes vs. Villains, Mothers vs. Jacks,
Hold on.
Cagayan, Micronesia, Caramoan. I think those 8 are super solid. I'm very confident in knowing his opinions of those. Then it gets more hazy. I have Samoa, Palau, Pearl Islands, China, which that's pretty much his old ranking. Then Blood vs. Water. I'm not super confident about that one. Really, these next 3. Blood vs. Water, Philippines, David vs. Goliath. Not super confident about those. Heroes, HHH, Worlds Apart, Ghost Island, Redemption Island, All Stars, Australian Outback, Cook Islands, Edge of Extinction, Game Changers, Amazon, Tocantins, Africa, Panama, San Juan del Sur, Korong, which those might be too high, but we'll see. Gabon, Island of the Idols.
What the hell are you talking
That
about?
might be too low, but we'll see. South Pacific, Vanuatu. Is South Pacific too high? Too low? I feel like South Pacific might be too low.
Hey, Rafe. Been a long time. How did you get this number? Sullivan leave it on a cocktail napkin?
I wish. That only would have cost me a few shots of rum, right? No, I had to pay.
Is Co wrong? I feel like San Juan del Sur. Like San Juan del Sur is definitely a season I hated more than Co Wrong at the time. However, I think the big difference is that I think San Juan del Sur is a season that would have grown on him over Co Wrong. South Pacific too low. I think South Pacific might be a bit too low. Like because it's like at the end of the day, it's like why would Gabon be above South Pacific?
Mitigate unnecessary risks.
Because at least South Pacific has Cochrane,
Taking orders from somebody else.
has Coach.
Oh, how times have changed.
He likes Sophie now. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'll bump it up. Then I have Vanuatu, Guatemala, Fiji, Nicaragua, Marquesas, One World, Thailand, which those bottom ones I feel very confident in. Like, pretty much Guatemala down, I feel pretty confident in.
Not normally the kind of guy who likes to quit while he's ahead.
So, yeah. That's that. And then I guess next episode we'll talk about the vote out thing. I did start it, by the way. I got through Borneo and Australian Outback, and then that was the point where I was like, well, I might as well just fucking play. I might as well play Uncharted while I do this. So, yeah.
If you're half as smart as you think you are, you'll accept my offer.
So we'll do that next episode.
Listen, as nice as it's been to catch up with you, I really gotta take this call, so.
Nate, one more thing. Nate,
What?
you do realize that your phones are equipped with GPS, right? I'll see you soon, buddy.
So tomorrow, in terms of prep and stuff, I would like to do the obviously the What If Final 5 boot, whatever, that video. Celebrity Survivor.
For God and liberty. Nathan, do you understand what this means?
Recasting Ghost Island. If I can get those 3 done, that's perfect.
What's going on?
After that, I only have 2 more, right? I have the Top 10 Pre-Merge boot and What If Opposite Tribes Were Pagong. And then after that, what's left is the videos that take a while. So this, Last of Us, and
Buy a new one.
Survivor UK. So, yeah, I'll work on those after that batch. Like, I'd like to get all the easy ones out of the way just so that I have them prepped already to record as quickly as possible. So yeah. Again, tomorrow I'll try to do both of the Jeff Probst videos. I for sure want to do at least the season, the winner ranking. I feel like the winner ranking is gonna be the harder one to do. I should pause. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I feel like the season ranking is gonna be the harder one to do. So,
This way.
so yeah. Right now we'll end. Next episode continue on. For now, thank you for watching.